Good evening. Assalamu alaikum. Yes, online anything to discuss? So, so today we'll finish this firefighting. Only sizing is left. And to deal with the pipe sizing and firefighting, we'll follow NFPA course. And after completing this firefighting, we'll start module 4, which is common for all the services. Page number 299, modifying pipe diameter. And it's a कुछ इन्फॉर्मेशन है फायर सेफ्टी कहीं गए थे क्या और नेक्स्ट here you see open project RME FP design 05 next file. But how to deal with the sizing? Remember, in firefighting or even in plumbing, we cannot use pipe sizer because plumbing and firefighting design based on the probability, not based on the peak demand like HVAC. In HVAC, we use pipe sizer to find pipe sizes. But in case of firefighting, we'll follow the codes from NFPA, and this the codes are simple. If you know the number of sprinkler and hazard, based on this we can you'll get the pipe size from the table NFPA 13. So I'll provide I'll send you the table. Yes, here this is taken from NFPA for light hazard and for ordinary hazard and steel and copper. So for most commonly we are using black steel, comes in steel category. So here if it is a light hazard, 1 inch pipe dia will cover 2 sprinkler. If the sprinkler is 3, then we are using pipe dia 104. Similarly, 3 above 3 up to 5, 1.5. This is not, this is 1.5. Above 5 up to 10, 2 inch, etc. So using this table, we'll find out the pipe size as per the hazard, for example. So simple. If you know the number of sprinkler, we can manually change the pipe size. You cannot use pipe sizer. Next. So continue. Open the 3D view. 3D. Next. We'll adjust this 3D view as well as this pipe size. Then select all the pipe, filter, and make sure that only pipe and fittings is selected. And in option bar for diameter, we'll change to 1 inch. Why? I'll show you. Modify, then verify 1 inch dia. Then we'll go for tag the pipes, tag by category. select the segment of each pipe in the corridor, then clear leader line and verify horizontal selected in case for tagging. Then here escape, next point 16, select the artificial model and go for height category. I think I remember yesterday we did this. Under view control bar, temporary height isolate height category to hide the building, to select this main pipe easily, and you will find the new selection method in this topic. I'll show you. So in the 3D view, select the vertical pipe, this one. After this, what you do, after selecting this last section of pipe, take the cursor to the this section of pipe. You see, say this is first section, or else this is section 1 and this is section 2. Let's say last section, this one. So what we'll do, we'll select this pipe first, then we'll take the cursor near to this pre-select and we'll press the tab key and click to select. So only the main pipe will select, not including these branches. So here you can draw one arrow in the notes. Just take the cursor to this pipe section. You'll get the pre-selection, and after pre-selection, click to select, so that only starting to end that pipe only will select. So this is a new selection method. I'll show you in the drawing also. Next, after this, you please update this cursor in this drawing. Next, place the cursor over the section. All these points are important. Click the select main and we'll change the pipe size. You see, starting to end only selected, the branch is now selected, and the main pipe size and the riser pipe diameter we are considering 4 inch. Okay, under option bar. So these are all manual sizing. Close the 3D view. Then for these three sections, we'll change the pipe size to 1/4 because these three branches offer three sprinklers. So 3 sprinkler means the size should be 1/4 as per the table. You see, 3 sprinkler means size 1/4. Only 1 or 2 sprinkler 1 inch. And the main size, main pipe, main riser and cross main we are considering 4 inch. So using the same method for other two branches also. You see, this is 1/4, 1/4, 1/4 because this section is connected to sprinkler 1, 2 and 3. And after this sprinkler, this pipe connect only sprinkler 1 and 2, so 1 inch, and this also 1 inch. Okay, and close the file. So only pipe sizing with the last file 05 file. Next, I'll hide this team viewer. And then this is a plan. We'll switch on the 3D view. WT tile window. Same tile window here. Zoom this area and I'm going to hide this building. See, only the pipes are visible. We'll rotate this. Before changing this main pipe size, see, all these branches, if you talk about this branch 1, branch 2, all these branches which is in the corridor with only one sprinkler, right? So one sprinkler means this size should be 1 inch. So the majority of means all these branches 1 inch means first we'll select all this pipe So select like this and filter, select only pipe and pipe fittings. So the major pipe size, all the branches 1 inch now. So first we'll update this all pipe size to 1 inch. Okay, by selecting. Then you can verify. So how to verify? You can add the tags. So if you want, you can add tag by category, or you can go for tag all. Tag all will be easy. In one step, you can go for tagging all. So click on annotation tab from tag by category or tag all. I'm using tag all to save the time, but in notes given tag by category. So tag all, here you see in tag all, the pipe size tag is not available. So what we'll do, first we'll load, then it will be available in the list, then we'll select. So how to load? We can select from here also. We can load from here also. Under this tag drop down, you see tag drop down, loaded tag and symbols. Click load family. Again, it will open the family, this folders. Then annotation, then pipe. You see pipe size tag. Double click this to add and OK. Again, click tag all. Here you see tag, pipe tag is available. Select this and click OK. You'll get the pipe tag. When I zoom, you can verify 1 inch. You see 1 inch, all pipe size 1 inch. But you see that the size of the text is somewhat big. So we can update this. We can reduce the size of this text also, like 1 inch dia. Select this tag and click edit family. It will open in the family editor, and select this label and click edit type, and you see the present size is text size is 3 by 32. 3 by 32 is how much? 3 by 32 is 0.093. So if you want to reduce, for example, I'll reduce to 0.03 for example. So I'll enter here 0.03. It will convert into architectural, that is 1 by 32. Click OK and load into project. You see overwrite. Now the text size is small. Okay, 1 inch. So branch size 1 inch is correct, but this main pipe should be 4 inch now. So we will change this. So first same sizes will update to save the time. Then remaining sizes manually will select that pipe and update. So type WT. We close this file. WT. So left side is plan, right side is 3D view. So now I'm interested to change this main pipes to 4 inch. Okay, so I'll zoom this 3D view. Now you see. So my requirement is to select only this vertical pipe and this main horizontal pipe. Not I don't want to select this branches. Okay. So the new selection method is, first what you do, select the starting section of the pipe, then take the cursor to the last section and you'll find pre-selection. You see the pre-select color is green now. When you're getting pre-selection color, click to select. Sorry, my mistake. Hold the tab key and sorry, my mistake. Once again, select this pipe and take the cursor to the last section. When you are when you can see the pre-selection color, don't click. First, press tab key. You see, when I click tab, starting to end, you can find out the pre-selection color. Then click to select. Once again, you see, or else you can start from here also. This is my first section, and take the cursor to the last section and verify the pre-selection color, and then press tab key, then click to select. Okay, so you see only starting to end pipe is selected, remaining branch is not selected, right? So this is one new method for selecting the pipe as per the requirement. Similarly, for example, if you want to select the pipe from this pipe to this section to this section, then select this section, then take the cursor near to this pre-selection, then press the tab key, then click to select. Then you manually can change the dial. Okay, but I'm interested for main pipe now, so select this pipe and take the cursor near to this pre-selection, then press the tab key and click to select, then manually change this to 4-inch dial. Okay, and now you can verify with the tag. You see, type WT zoom. No, not change. I think it did Control Z. Once again, select this, take the cursor, press the tab key, select, and manually change this to 4-inch and click modify. Now you can verify in the plan 4-inch. 4-inch. The main pipe is totally 4-inch, and even this vertical pipe also you can click and verify. Also 4-inch. Okay. So like this, you can go for pipe sizing. And finally, these branches. You see, this section carry how many sprinkler? 1, 2, 3 sprinkler. So this section should be 1 by 4. But this section only 2 sprinklers. So this is 1 inch, this is 1 inch. Already we did. See, this is 1 inch, this is 1 inch. So I'll select this pipe and hold the control key. Select the second section and third section. So all this branch pipe should be 1 by 4 now. So select and change to 1 by 4 manually. And verify in the plan in the tag. See, this is 1 by 4, then 1 inch, 1 inch. Same for other branches also. 1 by 4, 1 by 4. Okay. So with this, we did this module 3. Now we are ready to start module 4. So module 4 consists of 4 sections. First section is documentation or part 1, and second is annotation. Third is dimension, tags, this annotations, not annotation. 1 minute. No, actually, annotation, dimension, tags is part 2. Then part 3 is detailing. Then part 4 is families. Then at the end we'll also talk about additional topic which we can find in the syllabus. After syllabus, the list of additional topics. Okay. So in this 4 parts, the length is families. These are not lengthy but important. And remember, module 4 is common for all the services, and in module 4 in documentation we learn how to deal with the different views, how to create the, how to create the views, but we'll discuss in detail, because from the starting we learn how to create the levels and copy, but now we'll discuss with more details with the category wise, because when we deal with the HVAC plumbing fitting, as per training file, we got the required views. Like when we are dealing with spaces, we got the space views. When we are dealing with the lighting, we got the lighting level 1, or when we are dealing with the ducting, we got the ducting views. But how to create that and duplicate the views, we'll discuss in documentation. And remember, module 4 is common for all the services. So in module 4, learn the tools, and where it is applicable you can use in any for any service. For example, when we are dealing with documentation, I'll take HVAC views, but the same concept you can apply for electrical views also, to duplicate and deal with electrical designing. Similarly, for annotation, I'll take some example, plumbing example, to show this isometric, etc. And the same you can apply for other piping also. So remember, module 4, learn the tools and where to which service is applicable you can use. Okay. So today we'll start with the documentation. And before starting documentation as per the notes, because in notes exercise 1 is very limited, so I'll expand this one. Why? Because this topic is important. So before dealing with page number 307 documentation, I'll show you how to duplicate the views, how to create the category, like spaces category, under space category, you'll find level 1, level 2. Similarly, lighting category in the project browser. So how to create this sub-discipline categories and creating the views, etc. Again, I'll repeat the same example first. I think remember at the starting, before starting creating, before linking the project, we learn how to create the levels. And I think remember, when we create the level, we'll get the floor plan also. So the originally will create the floor plan from copying the levels. After that, that views like level 1, 2 and 3 will duplicate for multiple services. Hmm. So I'll show you one example. This is important. You see, till now we use training files, but now if you want, you can start that model 1, 2 and 3 after completing this creating views in a single file also without training files. Because today I'm going to show you how to create the views. Anyhow, you know, but at this level we discuss limited, but now in detail. So for example, I'm going to open starting file. I think remember starting mechanical 01 spaces file, because in this file already the architectural is linked, so you know how to link. So here I'm showing how to create the views. So in this file in the project browser, you see already some views are available like lighting, HVAC, fire protection, etc. In that space also available. So how to create these categories like FP design, HVAC design, lighting design, and spaces zoning. I'll show you. But before this, what we'll do, we'll create this level 1, 2, 3. So this file I opened just to show these options, or I'll take this project browser out. So initially, you'll not get all these views like fire protection views, HVAC views, floor plans, etc. So before starting project, we'll deal with the documentation. Okay. So what you do, just write the project steps for your reference, the order of the project. Anyhow, will we start this project as per the requirement, as per the sequence in action practice. But for your reference, what you do, please make a note of these steps, so that you'll get the idea, the order of this planning. So start writing online and online only. There is no people in the class. So start writing. These are important points. So you can write project sequence, and this step is common for any service. Without before starting any service, this documentation, these steps will follow, like linking project, then creating the view template, creating the views, then applying the view template, then only we'll start the project or any service. Okay, so please make a note. You can write project sequence and bracket common for all the services. First point. First point is uh, create new project. You can follow the screen also. This is some additional point which is not in the notes, and this is important. First point, you can write create new project. You know how to create the new project using the default template file or your own created template file. Okay, so I'm doing the same. So first point, you write create new project using default template file, for example, or your own created. So I'm using default template file. So new project, browse, system default, okay, create new project, click OK. You know this. This is first step. Second step, you can write link architectural model, means the building in which uh, we are going to add the services, and you know how to link. But just make a list, you'll get the idea to avoid confusion. So next, how to link, click on insert tab, from link panel, click link Revit, and under this, find out the file. The file is available, arc model. You can link your own project. Then origin to origin, open, after that, I will arrange the cameras, etc. No need to write this. this step, So the major step is link the architectural model. After linking architectural model, here you see I use system default template file, and in system default template file by default you'll get two levels, level 1 and level 2, means two floors. So that's the reason I'm getting lighting 1, lighting 2, ceiling 1, ceiling 2, power 1, 2, etc. by default, and this 4 elevation because this 4 elevation cameras. So these are the default views you'll get because I use template file. For example, if I use this north elevation, you can verify, this. You see the right side level 1 and level 2 we got from template file, no? And the left side levels, entry level 02, 03, roof level, parapet, this is from the link file. Okay, but this level 1 and level 2, this is from the template file. And because of level 1 and level 2, we are getting this floor plan, lighting 1, lighting 2, ceiling 1, ceiling 2. Similarly, in mechanical, floor 1, 2, and ceiling 1, 2, etc. You're getting in the project browser all this floor plan by default because we use template file. For example, if I use again, if I create a new project, I'm going to close this. For example, if I go for new project and I'm not using any template, none. Okay, then project, then okay, then system, say Imperial. Now if I link, you see in the project browser there is no options, there is no level 1 and level 2, only level 1 by default. Because I'm not use the template file. And even if I link also, you see link arc model origin to origin, there is no option for level 1, you see, for mechanical, electrical, etc. because we have not used the template file. So I think you got the importance of template file. If you use a template file, you'll get the default option so that we can continue adding the other levels. Like level 3 is missing, we'll add. If level 4 is missing, we'll add. If it is a 10 floor building, so we'll add all the levels. And at the time of adding the levels, in the option bar, we'll select make floor plan. So when you create the level, you'll get the floor plan also of that particular level. Okay, following online. These steps are important. How we are doing in actual practice. Okay. So again, I'll close this. Just I'm showing the difference with template and without template file. So the template file is important. So use your own template file or default. I'm using the same. Next, again, I'll link. Then we'll create the levels, and with the level, you'll get the floor plan also. But you must select. But how I'll show you? Origin to origin. So after link, arranging the elevation camera, quickly let me do this because this elevation camera will give you 4-side elevation, and elevation is also required to activate when we'll activate elevation view and we'll add the other levels now. So I'm adding four cameras at 4 sides. Next, and you see level 1, level 2 because we use template file. But when I open elevation, for example, north electrical, and if you zoom, this building will have level 3 and roof level also. So the only this two level is not enough. So first what we'll do, we'll create level 3 and roof level, and at the time of creating level, we'll select the option make plan view. So you'll get the floor plan and ceiling plan also. And once you get the floor and ceiling plan uh, in one service, we can create duplicate for multiple service, right? So let me create the level. We'll copy the levels. So we'll copy 03 and this roof level. But before this, we'll adjust. You see, this is 10 feet and this is 12 feet. So double click this and enter 12 feet to adjust. Now let me copy level 3 floor. Level 3, if you copy, you'll get the floor plan also. But how? Click on architectural tab from datum panel, click level, like starting topics. And here, this is important. If I not select this make plan view, and if I create the level, you see, and modify, the level will create, but you see there is no floor plan. You see lighting 2 only, ceiling 2 only, even in mechanical 1 2 only. There is no floor plan, floor plan 3, because I have not selected the make floor plan. So this is important. So Control Z, go for levels, then make sure that make plan view selected and click this plan view type and verify how many plans you require. So I don't want a structure plan, I want only ceiling and floor plan. And if you select only floor plan, the floor plan is select will create, the ceiling plan will not create, but I want both. Okay, so make sure that both option is selected and click OK and offset 0, because directly I'm clicking on this available level, and click this 0 3 and drag and complete. And now you can notice, you see, and remember by default, you see, when I create the level, it's not added in the electrical, it's added in somewhere here in unknown category, that to ceiling. But floor plan, remember by default floor plan will add in the mechanical category, and later we can copy, and that same view you can copy for electrical, for plumbing and other services also. You see, mechanical 3 views, floor plan views created na? You see under floor plan mechanical 3, and when I zoom the level name also mechanical 3, and when I double click this mechanical 3, you will find the floor plan of level 3, means second floor. Level 3 second floor, na level 1 is first floor. Following online, this is important topic. Initially we discussed this, but now you can understand the importance of this, because that was very at the starting only. But now you can understand, because already we complete the services with the multiple views. Okay, so in this way we can create the views. So I create mechanical 3, so mechanical 3 floor plan is added, and ceiling will add in the unknown category, will categorize. So first we'll complete one service views, then we can duplicate. How, I'll show you. So you see under ceiling 1 2, because ceiling is available under unknown category, so select this mechanical 3. In the properties, select subdiscipline HVAC, apply. You see HVAC selected, and now complete I want to put under mechanical. First let me complete one service views, then we can copy, we can create multiple. So after this, what you do in this, in the properties only, you see here electrical is selected na, change this to mechanical. Just do this arrangement initially for one service, and now you can verify. See under floor plan, for HVAC under floor plan mechanical 3, and ceiling also mechanical 3. Okay, similarly I'll create the roof plan also, same procedure. Level, make sure that floor plan is selected, verify ceiling and floor plan, and select this roof and complete. And you can verify mechanical 4 is added, and you see under ceiling is not added, because again it will create in unknown category. Same procedure. So we'll categorize this first. So instead of mechanical, or initially you can go for complete electrical first, whatever, any one. So discipline mechanical, and again you see under mechanical, see unknown category, and this should be, because ceiling is already available, so I'll select under mechanical, I'll select HVAC now. Is this mechanical 4 subdiscipline, subdiscipline HVAC, apply. Now under mechanical, under HVAC floor plan we have 1 2 3 4, and ceiling floor also we have 1 2 3 4. If it is 10 floor building, complete for all the floors, right? Then we'll rename. Right click, for example, first of all I'll copy this, I'll go for same rename, copy, then mechanical 3 na, this instead of 2 3, it will ask you to rename the corresponding level, because when we create floor plan we got ceiling plan na? If you say yes, the ceiling plan also rename as mechanical 3, but I want to create, I want to rename the ceiling plan as 3 ceiling plan, so say no, only this will change, this will be same. Similarly right click, rename the, this is for, sorry, 4, and click OK, again no. Then I'll go for rename for ceiling separately, First I'll copy this. You can give your own name, not compulsory to copy. Rename. This is 3 ceiling plan, right? No, only I want to rename this because my floor plan already edit, right? Because this both are connected. Rename this time 4 ceiling plan. Okay, no. Now you see 4 levels in this project. So we have level 1 to 4 in floor as well as in ceiling. And suppose if you want to continue with the HV service, you can continue with this plan. But no, I want to deal with electrical. I'm electrical engineer. Then what I'll do, I'll copy this 3 mech 3 and mech 4 floor plan and 3 ceiling and 4 ceiling. I'll duplicate and I'll put into the electrical category. Okay. Okay, that I'll show you. But before this, now I'm interested to create spaces. Okay, I'm interested to create the spaces. And when you see, there is no option like in training file when we are dealing with the spaces like power, like lighting, we got the spaces also, na? But there is no option for spaces. So what we'll do, under HVAC, I'll duplicate this for spaces. Again, the same I'll duplicate for the zoning. Like this will create the multiple views. So how, I'll show you one example. So now you see for this floor plan, not ceiling plan, for spaces we require floor plan. So all this ceiling, floor plan 1, 2, 3, 4, I want under a separate new category spaces because I don't want to disturb this. Okay. But before this, one more step you can write in the notes. What is the last point? Link project, link architectural project. Na? After that, you can write next point. How to create, is there in the notes, but you write the point. Create copy levels in bracket with floor plus ceiling. Copy levels. Next point you can write copy levels in bracket floor plus ceiling of all the levels for your project or for the building. Okay, we did, we copy, right? Now after copying this, you can write rename the views as per the required category, and we also did the rename. You can write all these points, will help you when you start the project. So under one service, all the views are available. Under this HV service, again I want, we have multiple systems now, so I want the same views to create the spaces. So how to create? Simply what we'll do, we'll duplicate. So you can write, for example, this example, creating space category for floor plans. Creating space category for floor plans. So watch on screen now. Simply right click, make one, and go for duplicate view and click duplicate. These two options we'll see later. At present only duplicate. You'll find, you see, one make copy one. Okay. Then same procedure for all other views. Duplicate, then right click, duplicate, because all this floor plan I want in spaces na. So you see, I did duplicate of all floor plans. But now all this duplicate I want to put under separate category called spaces. So what you do, select any one copy to create a new category. Okay. So say one mech copy one, later we'll rename this. Select this, and in the properties, here you see the subdiscipline is HVAC. So what we'll do, we'll click this HVAC and delete, and we'll create our own spaces and apply. And now you can notice, you see, one copy is not available here. One copy is shifted to the new category, and the new category, you see, spaces, and spaces under what? Under this HVAC, you can see under mechanical HVAC, and under this HVAC branch, here when I drag, you'll find spaces, new category, and this one make is available here, right? And by default you'll get floor plan, because then this one make is a floor plan, na? So by default you'll get floor plan. But now we got this new category spaces. Same way, I'll put all this copy into copy views under floor, under this space category. So how? Select this 2, hold the control key, 3 and 4 copy, and simply what you do under this it's not showing. Under this subdiscipline, it's not activated. It says I'm selecting multiple. I'll go for one by one. Select 2 and subdiscipline. This time no need to type, because already we typed it, will be available in the list. Select space, apply. Will shift. Again select 3 also. Sometimes you see you'll not get the option to change this. Why? Because the setting as per the view template. So in that case, what you do, find out the view template and make it none. You see view template mechanical plan, na? As per the mechanical plan, it is in HVAC category. So click this mechanical plan and click none. When you click none, then again select this, you can able to access this category. Or not only this, any category if it is not active, change this view template in the properties to none, and it will activate. Now spaces, apply. See 3 also shifted, 4 also same case for 4. So I'll deactivate, I'll just remove the view template. And you know what is view template, already we discussed. View template is a set of visibility and the locations and all. So select, then again shift to spaces, apply. Now you see if you drag down under spaces 1 2 3 4, and now you can rename. Right click, rename 1 what spaces, 1 space. Similarly 2 space, 3 space, 4 space, right? You can rename as per your requirement. This is just example. 3, okay, then 4. Okay. Now the next step is what? After creating these views, we'll apply the view template for visibility settings to start working, right? So next step you can write, after creating the new category and copying this all views, the required views, we'll select the views and we'll apply the view template. Why view template? To get the required visibility. For example, if I open level 1, in this you see the plants, this all these trees are visible, so I don't want to see this. And you can go for VG and remove all this, or simply save the time and apply the view template. And I'll apply the view template for all this 1 2 3 4. Okay, or step by step apply template. Which template? For example, I'm creating the spaces now, so create your own view template or else select from the list. In the list you see this is say mechanical plan, and click OK. And you see when I click mechanical plan, it is shifted to somewhere. Let me check. This is mechanical 4 now. You see it's shifted here, 1 space. Why? Because in the view template the location also set. So what I'll do, I'll select this and I'll go for the view template. In the view template I change the settings, remember. So this is important. So how to check the view template? Click on views from this view template drop down, apply view template, and here find out mechanical plan, what we applied just now. In the mechanical plan, in the settings, you can see subdiscipline is HVAC is selected. If you change to what spaces, it will shift to spaces, but it will also affect to the other things. So better to create the new template, we can duplicate. So I'll not disturb this because mechanical plan is applied for this floor plans. Okay, so I'll not disturb this, I'll not change the property of this. I'll create one more template. So click mechanical plan and go for is to duplicate. You can duplicate here also. So this is what spaces. The name of the view template spaces. And in this spaces, what I'll do, I'll change the subdiscipline to spaces and okay. And if you want, you can change other options also like discipline. Suppose this belongs to mechanical, electrical, so you can change to electrical. So when you apply this view template, automatically this location also will set, and we can save the time, right? So the multiple option manually in the properties you change, or else in the view template if you set, and when you apply view template it will change, or else in the view template if you set none, then manually we can change, and after applying the view template also the location will not disturb. Okay, but at present mechanical spaces for spaces, the new template, and click OK again. You see it is shifted under spaces. So open one and right click again, apply view template spaces, click OK. But in this plants are visible now. So again we can work on this template, select space and go to this RVT link like starting classes, and go to this by host view, model categories, custom. First select the custom. You can change this model category custom and find out the planting and all, what are the option you want to switch off. So set the view template first, then apply. So parking, planting, I switch off, and okay, and okay, and okay. Now switch off, and I'll apply the same view template for 2 space, 3 space, and 4 space by holding the control key, right click, apply view template, select the same, and click OK. Now if I open 2 also, there is no, you see, plant and trees. Okay, like this preparation is required, like this documentation for the views is required. Okay, this is for one example spaces. Now the same what we create in mechanical, now this 1 2 3 4 I want to use in electrical. And in electrical, you see, first let me check what are the views available. 1 2 is available. Why? Because we use template file, so by default 2 views are available, but 3 and 4 is missing na? So we'll duplicate again, make 3, right click, duplicate, then this 4 also will duplicate, and we'll select both by holding the control key, and we'll change this sub discipline. You see, sub discipline is not active. Why? Because template. So remove the template first, then sub discipline I'll change to what, lighting, and apply. And when you scroll up under lighting, 1 minute, so lighting is created in new category. So what I'll do again, this discipline I'll change to electrical, because I've this still in mechanical. You see, under mechanical the new lighting is created because I have not changed the main discipline. So make sure that both are selected, and under this discipline change to electrical, and electrical already lighting is available, it will merge. Now you see, under electrical lighting 3 and 4 is available, and now you can rename, right? Copy, we'll rename this as 3 lighting, we'll rename this as the 4 lighting, is level 4 lighting. Then after that apply the view template to start the lighting, electrical lighting project. Okay, lighting service, following online. This is important because in actual practice, if you're dealing with any service, first we'll complete this task. First is new project with the template, then second step is link model, then arranging the cameras, then create the levels, complete all the required levels. If it is 10 floor, copy all the 10 floor levels, and at the time of creating level make sure that make plan view selected, so that you'll get the plan and ceiling view. And after getting that plan and ceiling view in one category, generally in HVAC, then we can duplicate and create the new category and complete this required views. And it's not compulsory to complete all the views before starting the project. If you belong to electrical, just go for electrical only. If you belongs to HVAC, complete the views for HVAC. And when we start plumbing, then we can duplicate from the HVAC and we'll apply the view template for plumbing. so that the mechanical options will be not visible in that plumbing view. Means the HVC option will not be visible in plumbing view. So like this, complete this documentation to start the project. Okay. And after completing designing, the same views we can put into the new category documentation, because designing view will not update, and documentation views means will add the dimension, annotation, text, etc. For example, lighting one, lighting design is done. Then I'll not continue dimension and annotation in the same view. I'll duplicate this and I'll create a new category called this documentation. Under the documentation, hmm, will copy this view and will work. And remember, if you copy the views means it not mean that uh, it's not linked with the project, it's linked with the project. If you create 100 copies, also 100 duplicate copies in one level one, suppose level one is available in electrical, in HVAC, in piping, etc. And if I open level one in the spaces, and if I switch on the lighting, and if I delete the lighting, the light will delete from the project. Okay, so why we are creating the views? Views we are creating at the time of working to avoid confusion for multiple views, but we are working with the same building, same area. Okay, it not mean that once you duplicate, you can delete anything. No, if you delete from any level one duplicate view, it will delete from the project. Only the thing is, if as per your requirement, we can hide and show with the VG or with the view template to avoid confusion at the time of working. And even at the time of printout also, for shop drawing, for different services, we require different services prints. Okay, so for that reason, we have this duplicate option, but it's not a separate like CAD file. After duplicate also, it's a level one, means same, we are working in the same area. Only the visibility point of view is different. Okay. Sub-discipline, you'll find one more option, view classification, that I'll show in the next option, next next class. So you can make your the main category also. Suppose all the services under design, and the same services under documentation also. So you can go for the one more main category also, like this subcategories. Okay. Anything to discuss online? So practice this. This is important because in actual practice, this is going to be the starting step to start the project. Okay. And starting till now we use the training file. So in the training file we got the ready-made views to learn the service designing, the system designing. But in actual practice, when you start the project, we'll complete this part first. Okay. So now if you want, you can open zero in this first training file and you can continue with the same single file. But you must create the views as per the requirement. Suppose if you want to create the spaces views. Then if you want to create the zone, duplicate the space view and create zoning views and change the view template. Like this, we are dealing with the ducting in the same file, create the ducting views and continue. Okay. So done for today's session. Tomorrow we'll continue. I'll start this module 4 with the first exercise. And first exercise is simple. What we learn, the same but just limit it. Duplicate views and start documentation and adding different views, etc. Okay. So we'll continue tomorrow same time. Okay then. Thank you. Bye.
Okay.
Bye.
Nice.